Hello everyone, BleachBummer here, and welcome to Hisoutensoku, the 12.3 game of the Touhou Project. And joining me today is...
Bokutai fans, 777, I guess.
Yeah, Bokutai fan here is pretty much probably one of my big friends on my Touhou videos, as you've probably seen his comments.
I comment a lot. Big comment.
So yeah, the menu is pretty much the same as Scarlet Weather Rhapsody, so there's no need to explain it, except
really cool looking.
Yeah, there's just different characters this time around, and if you can attach your Scarlet Weather Rhapsody, you can get the Scarlet Weather Rhapsody characters in as well. And as usual, we'll be playing this on normal, starting off with Sanae's story.
You know, I never really did figure out how to put SWR characters into this game.
Yeah, this game was actually given to me by a person because I couldn't get the English working, and I was having trouble getting the SWR in.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the guy plays on Lunatic, and he had it set to Lunatic and didn't change it for me.
Good job.
Good job to him. I had to change it back after I realized.
That must have sucked.
I managed to win my first CPU battle, but I do not want to go back there. That was painful hard.
I remember fighting Tenshi on Lunatic. It was pretty fun. It was just on. It was just on versus mode though.
And I feel like, yep, it's giving me the same problem as SWR does with the loading screen. Hold on. There we go.
Ta-da! Stage 1.
So yeah, what is Cirno up to this time? Apparently, she found something interesting that she's going to defeat. So yeah, Scarlet Weather Rhapsody involves each of the characters seeing some kind of giant shadow and investigating behind it in their own way.
Oh man.
Each one has like a belief of what the shadow is, a separate belief. Like, Cirno thinks it's the Daidarabochi. I'm sorry, that's just a really hard name to say.
Daidarabochi?
Yep.
I said it first try. Order of duel.
So yeah,
Start.
controls for... Wow. First hit already. Controls are pretty much the same like in Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Only for story mode, the characters are a bit different.
I haven't played this game all that much. I'm used to playing SWR.
Yeah, Sanae, I'd say, is pretty much just the basic average character. She can call upon the other gods to help her. As well as has a sort of wind dash that she can use. Oh yeah, and in the story mode, all enemies have a spell break bar.
And you'll pretty much do very little amount of damage to her, but when you spell break her, you can just keep hitting her for a massive amount of damage.
But yeah, Cirno, I honestly say is a weak character, but can be good if you know how to use her right, from what I've seen some players capable of doing.
Well, that can be said for all fighting characters in fighting games.
Yeah, that's the point. There is no such thing as a weak character. It's just Cirno probably just is one of the more difficult to use in this game. As in, her attacks just don't deal that much damage. She's not bad, just you need to know how to use her right in order to make her attacks effective. I just can't get used to her light amount of damage.
I can. And then I make her the strongest. But she wasn't already before.
And I probably should have used that spell card a bit earlier, but whatever.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh yeah, and you can use Sanae's wind to guide her amulets.
And see those 2 bars down there? Yeah.
Yeah, Sanae's the only one that has those bars for the goddesses, Kanako and Suwako.
She can use their powers. Oh man. You win.
Yep. And she just confesses to us where it is.
She's so tiny.
Smallest character in the game, I'd say. And now we're at the Scarlet Devil Mansion.
Oh man, it's Meiling.
Yep, Meiling returns after a while from the fighting game since she was just a special for Immaterial Missing Power only for like a few modes. This time she actually has a role.
Yay!
And she thinks that the Shadow is some kind of disaster-causing yokai. And she's not going to just let us do that we want here. As usual, since she's the bodyguard.
And then she shakes the world just by stepping forward. Good job.
So yeah, Meiling, I'd say, is pretty much the same like she was in Immaterial Missing Power. Just a power-based character.
She can Falcon Punch. It's pretty great. She has Danmaku, but it's not really all that useful
compared to her physical attacks,
Yeah.
Well, I do say her Hadouken type move is useful.
It is.
It's probably the only useful one out of her projectile moves.
Yeah. But like, if you can get someone in the corner with Meiling, they're kind of screwed. Unless, of course, the other player is good, but whatever.
Yep. And I can't believe I jumped into that.
Good job.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm wondering if
and that's some advice. Try using your spell cards when they are under spell break. It'll just deal massive damage.
Yeah. I, for one, saved my spell cards, like always.
I try to be a little bit conservative with them.
I mean, if I don't like any of them, then I'll use one or two, but if there's just one I really like, then I'll just never use that until the final boss. And just completely destroy her, or whatever.
Yeah, but just like all fighting games, this game has multiple final bosses.
Yep.
This time it's different for each story. Which there's only 3.
Knockout.
Also, trust me, people, I'm not a pro at this game. I am just average.
I was pretty good at this game, but then I was unable to play.
I've just played
time.
a lot with some people through the network. I can't host yet. Working on it, but some people fought me that could host. So yep, off to the mountains where the apparently shadow giant went to.
Sleeping Titan of the Underworld.
I gotta say, I like this battle stage a lot.
It looks neat.
It's one of my favorite battle stages in this game. And
Yeah.
Reimu.
He falls.
Glad she got hurt.
That's hilarious. Best part of the game. Reimu falls and hits her head.
Still, of course, no one really... A lot of the people I know don't really like Reimu.
Because she's evil.
Yep, lag.
Well, not evil, but, you know.
Perhaps lag.
She's mean.
And she thinks we're planning something again, and as usual, is going to use force to stop us. Yeah, I'd say Reimu, she's not really much different from her Scarlet Leather Rhapsody counterpart, just a few new moves. I'm saying that, and yet she's dealt with more damage to me than I did to her.
There's this one move on like every character that I just like. It's like so great. It's on like every character able.
Well, I'm gonna try something. Okay, apparently I can't, because she's not letting me.
No.
Ow. Okay. I am definitely at risk
That's
here
hard.
for losing a life.
I will be sad if you lose a life on Reimu.
Okay, now get up and... Ow.
Failure. Almost.
Oh yes, this spell card will come in handy.
Break. You know that spell card you have? It's all colorful and everything. It looks really neat. Oh, and you use its 5. Holy crap.
Okay, now's the time to use it. Come on.
Yes. Use it on Reimu. Best choice ever.
Oh, that was some good damage.
Oh yeah, that that was pretty good.
Oh boy, this... Uh-oh. Phew. Uh-oh.
There's more.
Yep. This spell... Uh-oh. What? Okay, that was just weird.
I am disappointed.
Well, we're already almost done with the game. For this story, at least.
But that was quick. That was... Yeah.
She keeps flipping me around. stupid shrine meeting.
That Reimu's speed hacking again.
Yep, just like from the 8th game.
Stop speed hacking.
Well, not much I can do now that I only have one spell card left.
Oh wow. You do.
But I can still beat the game without spell cards.
You can't even use that spell card.
Again,
Wow.
I can beat the game without spell cards.
Yeah, but you won't get a nice flashy finish that way.
Again, I never care for flashy finishes. Stop taking lessons from Marissa.
But it's Marissa.
I don't care. Flashy finishes are nothing. Just showing off. It's nothing but showing off your power. And she just decides to blame us if something bad happens and just lets us go. Reimu, you never change.
Oh man, it's this place.
Yep. A reactor core. This should be familiar of who we're gonna fight. Yep. Utsuho, also known as Oku.
Yeah.
She's back. And Utsuho is your standard power-based character like Iku was. Slow but extremely overpowered. But unlike Iku, she is able to be usable. Hence why there's so many good players out there that use her.
That sounds just awesome.
I'm not denying that. Just, a lot of people hate it when people use her because she's so overpowered.
But it's great.
Oh.
Like,
This
and then everyone dies.
cannot end well if I'm not careful.
Yeah, it's like you should be happy this is a fighting game. You would just like instantly, that would have just incinerated you. It wouldn't even have to touch you. You would just become nothing, like just by being there.
Oh